A very good morning to you all of you. Today we will be starting up with the topic zero of polynomial. So zero of a polynomial. So zero of polynomial is basically that value of variable at which the value of the polynomial becomes equal to 0. The value of that value of the variable at which the value of the polynomial becomes equal to 0 is called the zero of the polynomial. Let us understand with the help of an example. Let's take an example. Suppose we are having a polynomial in variable x. We can represent it as px. So let us take a polynomial in variable x, that is px equals to x square plus of 2x plus of 1. This is a polynomial, and if we substitute the value of the variable by hidden trial method, we can take any value of the variable. Since it is x is the variable in this case, so it can have any value. It can have plus 1, x can be plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, minus 1, minus 2, 0, anything. So let us, by trial method, we take an value of x, like say for x equals to minus 1. If we take the value of x as minus 1, then our polynomial px will become polynomial x at x equals to minus 1. It is written as p within bracket minus 1. Again I am telling, polynomial in variable x px, when the value of the variable x is substituted as minus 1, we will say that polynomial as p minus 1. That is polynomial of variable x at x equals to minus 1. Now what will be the value of this polynomial at x equals to minus 1? We will value of x is minus 1. So first term was x square, it becomes square of minus 1 plus 2x becomes twice of minus 1 plus of 1. So square of minus 1 will be plus 1, and plus of 2 multiplied by minus 1 will become minus 2, again plus of 1. So it will be plus 2 minus 2, that is equal to 0. So we now see that what we have seen here, at x equals to minus 1, the polynomial px is equal to 0. Okay, that is what I have written in the definition of zero polynomial. It is the value of the variable. Here the variable is x, so the value of the variable at which the value of the polynomial, that is px, becomes equal to 0. So what is that value here? The value here of the variable is minus 1. On substituting the value of variable as minus 1, the value of the polynomial px is becoming equal to 0. So we say that minus 1, therefore minus 1 is the zero of polynomial. Minus 1 is the zero of polynomial x square plus of 2x plus of 1. We say that minus 1 is the zero of polynomial x square plus of 2x plus of 1. I suppose it is clear now. In this only, if I will add, if suppose because x is a variable, it can have any value. So if suppose I would have substituted the value of the variable as 0, then in that case, if we calculated p0, so p0 will be 0 square plus of 2 into 0 plus of 1. So 0 square is 0 plus 2 times of 0 is again 0 plus of 1. 0 plus 0 plus 1. So the value of p0 is coming equal to 1. It is not coming equal to 0. So since the value of the polynomial at x equals to 0 is not equal to 0, therefore 0 is not the zero of the polynomial. I hope you have understood the concept. The value of only that value of the variable which the value of the polynomial is equal to 0 is called the 0 of the polynomial. All other values of the variables at which the value of the polynomial is not equal to 0 are not the 0 of the polynomial. Hope it is clear to you. Now in this only I would like to add one more thing, that if suppose we say that I just want to give you a comparison of an equation. We have already studied linear equation in two variables, so equation and polynomial. Lot of students get confused in this, that's why I am telling you the difference. So let's take a polynomial. Suppose we are having same polynomial, that is x square plus 2x plus 1. This is the polynomial and it is having three terms. The variable of the polynomial is x. Okay, but there is no sign of equality here, so it is a polynomial. Now, and all the powers of the variable are whole numbers. But if I write x square plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0, since there is a sign of equality here, so it is an equation, quadratic equation. Okay, this is a quadratic polynomial and this will be a quadratic equation. Since the value of the variable, highest power of the variable or the degree of the variable is 2. So this is called a quadratic equation, this is called a quadratic polynomial. On substituting the value of x as minus 1, we are getting the value equal to value of the polynomial equal to 0. So minus 1 is the 0 of polynomial x square plus 2x plus 1. Okay, minus 1 is the 0 of polynomial x square plus 2x plus 1, means that minus 1 is that value of the variable which on substituting in the variable we are getting the value of the polynomial as 0. Okay, but if I say in case of equation, what is the root or the solution of equation? Solution of an equation or root of equation is that equation at which the left hand side becomes equal to the right hand side. So here we say that minus 1 is also the root of or solution of the equation. This equation, quadratic equation, can also be called as a polynomial equation. Okay, so we say that minus 1 is that value of the variable x at which the left hand side is equal to 0. So minus 1 is the root of the given equation, and here minus 1 is that value of the variable x at which the value of the polynomial is equal to 0. So we say that minus 1 is the 0 of the polynomial x square plus 2x plus 1. So always remember children, there is a difference between the 0 of polynomial and the root of equation. Although we can say that the 0 of a polynomial, value of the 0 of polynomial is the same as the value of the root of corresponding polynomial equation. Value of the 0 of polynomial is same as the value of the root of corresponding polynomial equation. This can be said because x square plus 2x plus 1 is a polynomial, x square plus 2x plus 1 equals to 0 is the corresponding polynomial equation. So the 0 of this polynomial is minus 1 and the root of this polynomial equation is also minus 1. So this can be concluded, but both are the different things. I hope this concept is clear. Now suppose the question comes that find the 0 of the polynomial. And we are given up with a polynomial, that is x plus 1. It is a linear polynomial and we have to find the 0 of the polynomial x plus 1. So by the definition of 0 polynomial, we know that 0 of polynomial is that value of the variable x at which the value of the polynomial is 0. Okay, so the value of the variable at which the value of the polynomial is 0 is called the zero of polynomial. So if this is true, then the converse statement is also true. That means if the value of polynomial is 0, if the value of polynomial, that is px, is 0, then x is the zero of polynomial. Are you getting? I have just reversed the statement. The statement of the definition of zero of polynomial was the zero of the polynomial is that value of the variable at which the value of the polynomial is equal to 0. So if we substitute the value of the variable by any value and the value of the polynomial is coming equal to 0, we call that value of the variable as the zero of polynomial. Similarly, if on substituting we say that if the value of polynomial is 0, then the value of the variable in that polynomial will be the zero of polynomial. Let us understand this in this example. Like question is, find 0 of the polynomial x plus 1. So for solving this type of question, what we will do, we will first of all, what is given? Polynomial is given to us, and what is the polynomial? Px equals to x plus 1. This is a, remember, this is a linear polynomial. Now we will say, since we have to find the zero polynomial, so we say that the value of the polynomial should be equal to 0. We will equate the value of polynomial equal to 0. On equating the value of polynomial equal to 0, we say that now x plus 1 becomes equal to 0. So x will be equal to minus 1. Okay, so we say that on substituting the value of the polynomial equal to 0, we get the value of the variable x as minus 1. Therefore, minus 1 is the root of, is the zero of polynomial x plus 1. On substituting the value of the polynomial equals to 0, we get the value of the variable x is minus 1. So we say that minus 1 is the zero of polynomial x plus 1. I hope it is understood. We will be doing this question, few more questions in the exercise. Okay. Now, is there any relation between the zeros of polynomial and the number of zeros of polynomial and the degree of the polynomial? Yes, there is a relation between number of zeros and degree of polynomial. Let us see. Like for example, if we are having linear polynomial, let's take an example as x minus 1. It is a linear polynomial. So the degree, highest power of the variable is 1. So the degree of polynomial is 1. Number of zeros of a polynomial is equal to the degree of polynomial. That means if we are having a polynomial of degree 1, then it would have how many zeros? It would have 1 zero only. Like if you substitute the value of the variable x as 1, so x minus 1 equals to 0, x will be equal to plus 1. So 1 is the, for example, here in this case, what is the value of the zero of polynomial? So here x minus 1 equals to 0, x equals to 1. So 1 is the zero of polynomial. It is the only zero of polynomial. Okay. Now if we take another polynomial, let's take an example of a quadratic polynomial. In case of a quadratic polynomial, that is x square plus 2x plus 1. Here what is the degree? Highest power of the variable is 2. So number of zeros will also be 2. Okay. But one thing to note over here is that the two zeros of polynomial can be same or they can be different. Like in this example, the two zeros are 1 and 1. Both are same. Both the zeros are same. But if we take another example, let's take an example px equals to x square minus of 2x. Then in this case also the highest power is 2, the degree will be 2 only, number of zeros will be 2 only, but the two zeros will not be same. Here the two zeros will be different, that is 2, 0 are two zeros in this case. You can check also, if you substitute the value of the variable x as 2, then also the polynomial becomes equal to 0. On substituting the value of variable x as 0, then also the value of the polynomial becomes equal to 0. Okay, so now we will be discussing about cubic polynomial. So cubic polynomial is a polynomial with degree 3. Okay, like x cube minus of 2x square minus of x plus 2. This is an example of a cubic polynomial. So the degree of the cubic polynomial is 3. Highest power is 3 and it will have how many number of zeros? Obviously, I have told you that the number of zeros is equal to the degree of the given polynomial. So the number of zeros will also be 3. Like in the given polynomial, x cube minus 2x square minus x plus 2 minus 1, 2 and 1 are the three zeros of polynomial. Okay. Is that clear? Now next one is let's take another example 4. Let's take about constant polynomial. So constant polynomial, what is a constant polynomial? A polynomial whose degree is 0, like any constant number like 5, 7, minus 2, minus 1 by 2, these pi, these are the constant polynomial. So the degree of a constant polynomial is 0, as you know that 5 can be written as 5x raised to the power 0. So the degree of the given constant polynomial is 0, and for if the degree is 0, so the number of zeros will also be 0. That means we can say that the zero of constant polynomial does not exist. Zero of constant polynomial does not exist. Okay? It does not exist. Zero constant polynomial does not exist. Next example is a zero polynomial. Let's take another example. That is, suppose we are talking about zero polynomial. Okay. Then what about zero polynomial? Zero polynomial example is 0 only. So 0 can be written in any form. I have already told in the previous lectures that 0 can be represented as 0 multiplied by x raised to the power any whole number. Like it can be 0x raised to the power 0, or 0x raised to the power 1, or 0x raised to the power 2, dot dot dot. So many numbers. So we are not having any fixed degree of a zero polynomial. So we say that the degree of a zero polynomial is infinite. So since the degree of the zero polynomial is infinite, so it will have infinite number of zeros. Okay, infinite number of zeros. Except 0, all the real numbers are the zeros of zero polynomial. Except 0, all real numbers, every real number are zero of zero polynomial. Okay. So this topic is completed. Now we will be starting up with the exercise 2.2.